Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Nancy Sahu and today's video is all about IBPS notifications 2021. In this video, you will come across various important informations regarding IBPS notifications 2021 such as the important dates, who can apply, eligibility criteria, the online examination structure, how many steps the exam would be conducted, and many more important informations. So stay tuned, and if you are new to my channel, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. According to the notification, IBPS would be conducting the common recruitment process, that is CRP, for the regional rural banks, which are also known as the Grameen banks, for the post of Group A officers, under which comes the Scale 1, Scale 2 and Scale 3 officer, and for the Group B officer, that is office assistant or the multi-purpose staffs. Many of you are confused regarding where is the PO recruitment or the clerk recruitment. So let me tell you that PO is nothing different but the Scale 1 under the Group A officer, and the office assistant under Group B is the clerk post. So hope this is clear. So moving on with the important dates. The first important date was the day when the notifications were out, that is the 7th June. Then the online applications have already begun, and that is from 8th June. 8th June, the last date for application of the examination form is 28th June 2021. Please keep this date in mind guys, and don't wait for the last date. Fill the form as soon as possible. Okay, the exam dates have also been mentioned by IBPS. For pre-examination, that is 1, 7, 8, 14 and 21st August. And for mains examination for PO, it is 25th of September 2021, and for clerk it is 3rd October 2021. An important thing is that guys, this is a tentative date, right? It is tentative. You know why? Keeping in mind the present situation, the COVID situation, so the dates have been mentioned as tentative. And yes, the total number of vacancies is 10,446 vacancies this time, and it is the joint vacancy, that is 10,446 vacancies for all the posts, the Scale 1, Scale 2, Scale 3 as well as for office assistant, all are included in this. This video would be extensively on Scale 1 officer and office assistant, that is for PO and clerical examinations. So keeping in mind, we move ahead. So the next point to be discussed is who can apply. Talking about office assistant, anyone aged between 18 to 28 years who have completed their bachelorate degree in any subject from a recognized university is eligible for the office assistant. Then you should have a working knowledge of computer. Like you can have a little, means much is not required, but you need to have the working knowledge of computer. Okay. Then next is proficiency in local language. We'll talk about it elaborately in the next slide. Okay, talking about the Scale 1 officer, that is PO. The age criteria is above 18 years and below 13 years. You have to be 18 plus, right? 18 plus. This was between 18 to 20, and this is above 18 years and below 30 years. Should have bachelorate degree in any subject from a recognized university. However, preference would be given to candidates who are having degree in agriculture, horticulture, forestry, animal husbandry, law, economics, IT management, and there are various other options given. Working knowledge of computer again, and proficiency in local language in this as well. Okay guys, now talking about age relaxation. For STSC candidates, it has been given 5 years, and for OBC candidate it is 3 years. This is for both the post, PO as well as for the clerk post. Okay, then okay, a note is here guys. Talking about the OBC candidates, those candidates who belong to the non-creamy layer, only they are eligible for the OBC category, but those who belong to the creamy layer, they would be considered as general. Please remember this guys. And okay, now talking about the proficiency in local language, right? So those who have studied the local language of the state. For example, if you're talking about Uttar Pradesh maybe or Jharkhand, then the local language is Hindi. So if you have studied it in class 8 or any level above class 8, if you have studied that language in standard 8 or any level above that, then you are considered as a proficient in that language, and you should have a certificate for the same. Maybe that is your mark sheet. Alternatively, if you don't have the language proficiency certificate with you, then RRB will give you 6 month time from the date of joining in order to complete your proficiency in that language. Okay, now coming to the application fees. What would be the application fees? For both clerk and PO post, the application fee for the SC, ST, PWBD candidates would be 175 rupees, and for all other categories, that is may it be general or OBC, it is 850 rupees. Okay, many of you have the query that can we apply for both the post? Yes guys, you can apply for clerk as well as for the post of PO, but for both you have to pay separate application fees. You have to apply separately for those. For clerk and for PO you have to apply separately, and application fee also you need to pay separately. So coming to the next topic, that is in how many steps would the exam be conducted. The office assistant exam will be conducted in 2 steps, and the scale 1, that is the PO examinations, would be conducted in 3 steps. Coming to the office assistant, the first would be the pre-exam, which would be obviously objective, and then second would be the mains, which will also be objective. Okay, the pre-exam would only be qualifying in nature. That is, it does not determine your rank. It is just qualifying in nature. You need to clear the cutoff, and then you will be allowed to enter into the mains exam. And the mains exam would be considered for the final merit list. Okay, so hope this is clear. Coming to scale 1 officer, the pre-examination again would be objective and would be qualifying in nature. The mains exam will also be objective, but the mains exam would be considered for final merit for the interview. Those who clear the main exam would be considered for the interview, and combining both, that is the marks of the mains as well as of the interview, you will be considered for the final merit. So what would be the online examination structure? This is the next topic. The online examination structure for pre-examination, this is for both PO as well as for clerk. So it would be of 80 marks. There would be 2 sections. First is reasoning, consisting of 40 questions and each comprising of 1 marks, therefore 40 marks. And the second section would be numerical ability, having 40 questions and 40 marks. So the total number of questions are 80 and the total number of marks is also 80. So the total time given here would be 45 minutes. You would be given 45 minutes for 80 questions, and there would be a penalty of 1/4 of the marks allotted to a question. Mains would also be objective, and it would comprise of 5 sections: reasoning, computer knowledge, general awareness, Hindi or English language, you can choose one from both, and the numerical ability. Reasoning will have 40 questions which would be of 50 marks. Computer knowledge 40 questions, again 20 marks. General awareness 40 questions with 40 marks. Hindi or English, one language, 40 questions or 40 marks. And numerical ability, again 40 questions of 50 marks. So the total number of questions here would be 200 questions and comprising of 200 marks. During the mains, you would be given a total time of 2 hours. That is for 200 questions, 2 hours. So guys, hope that you found this video informative. I know this was a very haphazardly arranged one. Trust me guys, this was the maximum I could give you in such a short time, and that's why I focused on not wasting your time much and just putting forward the important points which you need to know about IBPS notifications 2021. And again, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.